And that
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving is out there with Kyle Korver. They've got Tristan Thompson. We'll be watching him boxing out and maneuvering for the easy baskets inside. They'll be counting certainly on his production. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Love in at the 4. And for Atlanta, Schroeder is out there with Hardaway. And it's center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Millsap in at the 4.
The Hawks last season weren't really a bad offensive team, but they did have one of the more memorable offensive nights, and not for anything positive. In the January game against the tough Bulls team, the Hawks only scored 58 points over the course of the entire game.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Outside Irving. Left side Irving. LeBron. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. As you said, the Hawks had one of the worst offensive nights, Clark, in the NBA. But overall, we're a solid offensive team right around the middle of the league. Steve just goes to show what can happen when a team goes cold.
Yeah, when you don't have that one guy who you can always lean on to score. I mean, there are going to be some nights where everything just misses. And I think that was the case that game against Chicago. It was kind of bizarre, but hey, over the course of 82 games, it's going to happen.
Here's Schroeder, and not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. LeBron drives in. Korver. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And whereas almost all players go through their ups and downs, Steve, that's not the case with him. He just goes about his business the same way every night.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Irving's shot is good.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Bazemore kicks to Hardaway. He dishes it to Bazemore. Back to Hardaway. Shot to stop the run. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. LeBron drives in. Great tee that time from Schroeder.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Now here's LeBron, defended by Bazemore, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Now, this is a good free throw shooting team a year ago. They hit about 79% of their free throws as a unit.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder. He's covered by Irving. Here's Schroeder. And it's sent back by Irving. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 10. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Here's Muscala. He passes to Schroeder. The dish to Ilyasova. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
It's LeBron with the drive. Irving kicks to Love. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Korver, no luck.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And stolen by LeBron. To the middle. Korver, good. Korver's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Number 95, defended by Korver. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
Yep, brain fade is what I like to call it. There's no way they're getting out of the hole making mistakes like that.
Irving attacking. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Prince. Here's Schroeder from outside the arc, and that's collected by Love. Here is Korver, covered by Humphries. And Thompson kicks to Love. Back to Thompson. LeBron James on the wing. 6 to shoot. Korver dishes to Love. LeBron with the shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. LeBron's got 7 points. Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
Here's Hardaway. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Hardaway has got his first basket of the night. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports on an NBA Thursday night. Let's check out what went down in the first half. Cleveland has the lead against the Hawks at Phillips Arena. They're giving them the old-fashioned beat down, pushing them around on both ends of the court. And LeBron having no problems as expected, scoring at will against Atlanta. He's got 7 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And hanging tough, the Atlanta Hawks. The outside shot just not there for them today, but that certainly hasn't stopped them from trying. We might see some adjustments after the break. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I think this is the kind of quality performance we expect to see from him. He's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good he really is.
You know, Steve, I think it's doubly difficult to keep up the level of play he does when you know you're the focal point of the other team's defense. And to be able to play like he has when you have the reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
Here's Schroeder. He's covered by Thompson. And Hardaway gets it to go.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. Well, one of the struggles for a young team is figuring out how to win on the road. And winning on the road is not just execution, it's preparation and mindset. And young teams struggle to put that together, and the Cavs were certainly a team that struggled with that.
59 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Schroeder, covered by LeBron. Bazemore passes to Schroeder. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. For the Cavaliers, being young was a big problem, and not having much luck with injuries was another. But, Steve, it can be tough to score points when you're on the road, and they struggle with that in a big way.
Well, they would end up in the bottom 5 in scoring last year while on the road, and that did them no favors. And defense, I mean, that was another issue. They couldn't stop anybody. So you combine bad offense, bad defense, going on the road, you're in some trouble.
For Cleveland, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Atlanta making a switch here. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Hardaway kicks to Dunleavy. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Cleveland moving it around. Irving against Hardaway. On the wing, Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Outside Hardaway. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 14. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Korver dishes to Thompson. Right side, Irving. LeBron. 5 on the clock. That's good. LeBron's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
LeBron gets the screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. And they double him up with LeBron. Outside Irving. The kick out to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 14 points for LeBron.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Here's Schroeder. He's covered by Irving. Fires at the elbow. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Jacks up a three. And another three for Cleveland.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Schroeder off a pick from Muscala. Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. .34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The feed now to Humphries. Clock at 6. The 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Irving attacking. Some solid defense here from Humphries. Now Hardaway. He kicks it to Humphries. Will not go. This is off the front iron. From half court, misses. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.